that boosted him up might also be what eventually destroys him. For 20 years, surviving off the royalties from one television episode appearance in 1999. He said, "We're talking about being able to see a doctor, getting sick, having surgery, paying my rent. I had less than $7 in my bank account, and a residual from the Vampire Slayer showed up and saved the day, and literally is the reason I was able to stay in Hollywood and not give up. For 2 decades, he was just a background face, never the star, and definitely not a no. 36 years old, Pedro Pascal was living seriously trying to give it all up for something else, and then drastically changed his life. Game of Thrones absolutely dominated TV for most of the decade. Season 4 is where it seriously peaked. You could go to school, your job, or someone saying the phrase. So when Pedro got the role of Oberyn the Viper Martell, he knew millions around the world wanted to tune in. Roles he secured in the past, this character was only going to last a few episodes. For the audience getting to know the Viper on a deeper level, the mountain, massive and brutal thing, which made Willem gouge his eyes out and crush his skull. But somehow Pascal managed to turn this short appearance into one of the most memorable Game of Thrones episodes of all time. One of the best tools in the entire series. Loved Oberyn's confidence. It's been 11 years. I'm still recovering from this. However, it was just this fight that fans loved. Pascal brought a natural charisma to the role. He pulled off a unique combination of intense aggression as well as the undertones of the character's sexual orientation without overdoing it. Pedro said he was dangerous. I'm not dangerous. I'm actually dangerous. I would probably like bad guys for everything. There's something so sexy about the to step into that fantasy. One of the things that the creators told me was just by mention of his bisexuality, it was a flamboyant actors started to attribute to the character emotions that to make me seem so male to me. The fact that he was bisexual had nothing to do with his exterior persona. Pedro was very artistically motivated, which is on par for an actor first breaking into mainstream Hollywood after years of grinding. He was just grateful to be included, letting the work speak for itself. I actually found this old interview where he stopped himself saying something he might later regret.
What?
Whiskey in Circle, and arguably got his second biggest role after GOT, which was starring in the Netflix show Narcos as Javier Pena, a DEA agent hunting for Pablo Escobar. Pedro was quickly becoming a Hollywood favorite, and like most modern Hollywood actors, he ever so slightly began to make casual conversations political. On his Instagram, he posted comics about right-wing extremists, demanded action against firearms in America, and made comments about foreign affairs, such as sharing doodles about how it was a big mistake for Britain to leave the European Union, or when he criticized the actual DEA after playing a role as a DEA agent.
I am a child of socialist political refugees. We are very, very low. And, we can't seem to share I mean, I don't want to accuse them of being conservative, but
But it wasn't necessarily on an all-out crusade to associate politics with his work. He still had a brand to build. He really started developing a through his interviews like this one with Chelsea Handler. This interview was supposed to be about him, but fans loved how he sat back and seemingly got more enjoyment out of her discussing her personal projects and crazy stories.
I did one. Chelsea Does Marriage was my first one, which is all about marriages for my family. It's very personal. It's like talking to ex-boyfriends, talking to people who've been married for like 65 years.
Yes,
expected that people who are in like a throuple relationship, but two women and a man that like operate as a
Pascal's body language and soft responses fit into the idea that he was this sensual, calm, and attractive person, and fans loved him. He has a really high voice. He says, yeah, geez, my ovaries. His fanatic face is what a real man looks like. And this is when the roots of Pascal mania really started to emerge in the press.
What?
Sexual icon, and that he was an example of and his newfound popularity demanded another wave of huge film opportunities, like landing the title role in Disney's The Mandalorian in 2019. That show didn't just pull in Star Wars fans, it brought in over 100 million Disney Plus subscribers and won 14 Emmys across its first 2 seasons. Pedro's quiet, masked performance was suddenly being called iconic. Then came Wonder Woman 1984, the unbearable weight of massive talent alongside Nicolas Cage, and massive buzz around HBO's The Last of Us series, which premiered in early 2023. That show pulled in over 30 million viewers across platforms in its first few weeks, becoming one of HBO's most successful series debuts since Game of Thrones. It seemed like no matter what type of project Hollywood greenlit, they found a way to slot Pedro in. Big budget superhero movies, moody post-apocalyptic dramas, indie short films, romantic comedies, it was everything all at once. The media dubbed it the year of Pedro Pascal. By the start of 2023, Variety, GQ, Vanity Fair all ran features praising his rise from struggling actor to A-list star. He was being nominated for Golden Globes, Critics' Choice Awards, and there was even some Oscar talk surrounding his name. But I would be seriously lying to you if I said that much of fans' conversations surrounding Pedro his initial representation modern male superstar in Hollywood actors used to be had odd personalities that gave them aura. Doing TikTok dances because TikTok, just like you, the modern Hollywood star is constantly down to earth,
Yeah.
social